Hello, ciao, in late, super in late, as every Italian, always in late, but I'm not usually in late, but this evening is super late, I know. Anyway, it's late for me because it's 8:30, so I'm also very hungry, I'm very hungry, and so I can't wait to do this potato bowl and then I can eat them. So, please, Genevieve, ciao Genevieve, let me know if you can see, is everything okay, audio is fine, and then we start immediately because maybe for you it's afternoon or something, maybe it's full night, I don't know. Here is close to 8:30 in the evening. Ciao Francesca, how are you guys holding up? Yes. Oh, still closed. It will be closed till the end of May. This is a really never-ending story. This virus is a never-ending story. We'll be kind of locked down till, for the moment, till end of May. Restaurants will reopen in June. Also bars. Also hairdressers. Yeah. Many things in June. For the moment we are still almost closed. I can go, for instance, we can go out now, we can go to visit relatives, but we cannot exit from the region. So I cannot go out from Tuscany for the moment. I cannot go. So, ciao Margaret, ciao Rosa Maria, ciao to everyone. I think we can start. I have already prepared all the ingredients, so we can start. I connect my PC so I can see better your comments. And as always, if you have something that is not clear, please say. Let me see if I can see myself. Yes, I can see myself. Okay. Ciao Nicole, ciao Marcella, ciao Karen, Emma, ciao. I take a knife because I have already seen that I forget a knife. 1 second. Okay, we can start. I put you down. So let me see if you can see the ingredients. You can see the things nicely. I think it's okay. So here I have boiled potatoes. The potatoes are boiled, cold, and let's say reduced in this way, okay? And without salt, without nothing. Okay, just boil it and cold. That's very important. Okay, here I have Parmigiano. So, okay, I can see from the video on the PC that you can see nicely. So, we start 1 egg. A little bit of salt. And with a fork, we mix it, okay, very easily. Then, this is garlic and chopped in this way, I hope you can see. Chop it in this way here, there is much more light, okay, so it's very fine, okay, so and you put it inside the garlic. Okay, the garlic, you if you don't like it, you don't put, or if you don't want to feel it anyway during the cooking, then will go mostly. You can also use the powder garlic, or otherwise put less of it or reduce in puree. This is how you like. Okay. Then parsley. Also this, how much you like. I like very much, so I just close it in this way and then I cut inside. All of it. Okay, I move you a little bit because I think the light, I think is better now for you. So, and you mix. This is a mixture between a Parmesan cheese and Pecorino Romano cheese, but you can use only Pecorino or Parmigiano or another kind of cheese you like. Of course, must be of this consistency, okay, not mozzarella or something that is water-rich. And I put a couple of it, couple of spoons, tablespoons. Continue to mix. A little bit of fresh pepper. And also this, how much you like. And then you start to put the potatoes inside. And you mash on it. Then I will put all the, I think this is enough. I was boiling a little bit more. This is about, 1 egg is for 400 grams of potatoes. So this is the proportion. Then garlic, parsley, it's upon your, let's say, taste, okay? Is everything clear till now? I think I can also finish this, is okay. One second, I check if you have any questions, so we can then. Yes, so happy to see you. Ciao, Kathy. Okay, it's clear. Okay, I see just few comments. Any case, you write and then I can reply then. When it's completely mashed and mix it all together, we can start to make our lovely balls. This is just potatoes because as many dishes of the tradition are without meat, because once they couldn't afford it. So that's why many are without. So I move these things that we don't need anymore, and we have breadcrumbs, okay? And I take also a dish. Maybe you can see better in this way. It's better. So with a spoon we take this consistency, more or less, okay, with a tablespoon. You roll it in the breadcrumbs, and then you made like this small balls. My grandma was making in this way, so round and slightly, let's say, flat, Okay, so this was the measure she was making. You roll it, and this is ready to cook. So you put a little bit of breadcrumbs around everything, and then you roll it, and then you slightly press. What kind of potato do you use? All the potatoes that you can do everything. So let's say all-purpose potatoes. Is a yellow potatoes, yellow type, and all-purpose. Okay. And we continue till we finish the ingredients, of course. These with my kids disappear in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. My mama used to make this. Yes, Indy, yes, of course. This is a very, very old dish. Thank you, Susan. Thanks to you to be here, always present. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ciao, Emma. How are you, Emma? How is the small kid? No, she's a baby. She's a woman. Emma Grace. I remember. How many of you were doing this? How many? So then I press a little bit, then of course the cooking then is quite quick, because anyway the potatoes it's cooked, so it's just the egg that has to cook, let's say. Ciao da New York City. Ciao da New York City. Beautiful New York. I have my heart in New York, because it's I've been once, and I say I have to go back because it's so beautiful. I love it. I feel so, I remember that I felt so small in New York with all the skyscrapers. It was so beautiful. Unique city from my point of view. This is how they say, the ombelico del mondo. The heart of the world. This evening I forgot to put music. Ah. This was missing. There was missing something. Oval too. Yeah. Yes, this is grandma. Grandma way. Ciao, Jill. Okay, so we are close to finish. Do you have my mama made with leftover? Yes, of course. Also, I miss it. Did you add the cheese to the breadcrumb? No, this is just breadcrumbs. The cheese is inside of the potatoes, but it's just is a mixture between Parmesan and pecorino cheese. But it's inside. How many potatoes did you make? This was 400 grams. For all of you that are new, there is a conversion chart on the documents of the group, which you can have an idea of your, let's say, the measure that you have in your country. This is 400 grams. Okay, this is just a few, a very small potatoes, the baby potato, the baby. You can also make round, this is up to you, okay? But this then when you cook is better, so you can cook better all the sides, let's say it's better. So I wash my hand and we move for the cooking. So I move it. So, everything okay? A bambina. Ciao Francesca, ciao, ciao. I don't see who you are. Now I take also the PC so I can see you. Now I move you. Here, your usual place when we cook. Okay, let me see. I think it's okay. Okay, take also my PC so I can see your comments. Okay, I don't see real time, but okay. So this is no sticky pan. Oil, we go with oil as always. In this case, you don't have to be shy. This is anyway extra virgin olive oil, okay? So, garlic. We leave the skin, okay? We leave the skin, but we cut into pieces, this way. Just to give a flavor. I will put another one. Okay, now we wait that it starts to be hot. Meantime, ciao Joanna, I miss most of the show. Don't worry Joanna, will be registered. Don't worry. Hello, egg, cheese, garlic, parsley. Yes, egg, cheese, garlic, parsley, salt and pepper. Esatto, esatto Margherita, esatto. Very, very simple. As always, a few ingredients. I wait 2 seconds, so in the meantime I say you hello. Otherwise it seems that I'm talking with no one and you are talking, you are writing and just looking at a saucepan. So we can stay together till it's a little bit hot. Nice. that they can see me in the PC, and it's a little bit delayed, so I can check if it was fine. So cool, garlic. And here in the mobile, this is very interesting because the comments are in front on the PC and delayed in the mobile, and the mobile is in front of the registration instead of the PC. Yeah. So what are you cooking for this evening? I don't know if you're ready for this. If you have time, you have. Many of you, I think, now is 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in East Coast, something like that. So you can cook for this evening. Love to watch you. How's the weather? The weather today was super sunny. Let's say full spring, and you know, now by the law I cannot go far away from my house more than 200 meters. If police see me, I can get a ticket. So, but after this week and next week, I can go over. So I can go out. So I will register something up to the hill. Okay, and yeah, now it's just homey. Buongiorno, Stefan. Reservation for this evening? Okay, come. Yes, everyone is invited. But we have just this. And then we can have apple, oranges, bananas, salata, eggplants. We can fry eggplants. We can make a super dish with pasta, rice. Here we don't die for eating, that's for sure. That's for sure. 2 in New York, yes, I miss most of the show also. I'm looking forward to watching the reply. Kathy, don't worry, we'll be registered, you know. Here is saved in the section live recipes, and otherwise there is always the link to YouTube channel, in which is really much more easy to find the recipe because they are listed, and you can see the picture in the front, and it's better. So let's start. Let me see. I put my baby bowl, and when she starts to fry, means it's ready. Last time, I don't understand this because last time I was putting a little bit of oil that was, let's say, waiting that it was hot, and then it was too hot. And now I didn't put the oil, but on the fire, and it's not yet okay. Always a mess. You will continue your cooking show after the quarantine. First, I don't know when the quarantine will finish. Yes, depending then how it's, because I'm starting to make a cooking class live also. So it depends then how much time, but surely, of course, the group is my, I don't know, I cannot stay without the group. I know. Anyway, every day I'm always on it to check and to watch and to confirm people and to post your dishes. So it's most of the time on the group, and I love to stay there. I love to share the things, and that this for me it's much more than a community. It's really like to stay together. When I stay together with my guests, we make cooking classes all together. It's like to have a big party, even if I talk with myself at the end. But I love this. I love because I know that you are there. You comment, you do my recipe again. I'm so happy when you do it, because this is the purpose of the project, of my project that was born 2 years ago. Yes, now it's 2 years ago. So to pass on the things. So when you do it again, this is it's what should be, that you bring my my dish in a place far away from here. So you are how you say, a food, not food lover. There is another word. Yes, of course you are a food lover, but there is another word. Is my ambassador, the ambassador of my recipe in the world, and this is beautiful. So please start. Now I raise and then the bar completely. Yes, anyway, I will continue here, or anyway, or YouTube channel. Anyway, YouTube channel was already open since 2 years. Even if I wasn't cooking, but was, let's say, the project on already since a couple of years. So, but anyway, I think that for this year will be most of the time for cooking class live, not, let's say, in person, because I don't know when it will restart, when let's say people can take a flight, because anyway my guests are not Italians, of course, are from overseas countries, so will be just live cooking class, personal cooking class live. So I don't know, it seems it's going to start this service, so I will, let's say, do this and I will continue. Any case, if you have love from Sweden, Sweden is my best, is my most beautiful, for me, most beautiful country of Europe. And I love Stockholm so much. And this was, Stockholm was a trip of 2020. Was a gift for me from Christian to go back to Stockholm. And I may go also a little bit up to the north, because I would love to go up to the north from Stockholm. So I started to fry our lovely extra virgin olive oil. Let me see if you have, do you have a garden? Yes, I have a big garden with olive trees. In this moment in the garden I have made in one side vegetable garden. I had to plant, tomorrow I had to plant tomatoes, and then I have to go to buy the, you know, the food for to put on the ground, because I'm finished. And yeah, and I was planting cabbages, carrots, onions, salad, potatoes, what else? Okay, the black cauli, I think it's kale in English. And the cabbages, the radicchio, 2 types of radicchio also. Strawberries, parsley, basil, but is okay, basil, parsley, these things then in summer it's always full. And yes, I was making vegetable garden. I do everything. I put you down because it started to fry. So let me see. This is our tasting bowl. Let me see if you have any question. Please write. Please write. Zucchini. Zucchini. No, zucchini next week, because they say that it's a little bit early, because in the night it's still cold. So I had next week is zucchini, eggplants, and paprika, and also cucumbers. So do you raise chickens? No. Well, I would love to raise chicken because of the eggs, but of course they need a lot of work. Anyway, you have to be always present, and I'm not always present because sometimes I go to Austria to Christian, so I need someone else to look after them. So anyway, is a busy thing. I put you down again. What is that long zucchini? It's like 2 feet long. Zucchini, I will show you. Tomorrow I go shopping. If I find zucchini, I will buy and I show you which zucchini we have. Anyway, we have here Florentina zucchini. So it's a variety that is a Tuscan variety, okay? Put you down. So, we start, we can put, I think, all of them. Our lovely baby. Yeah, too much. These I will cook then later. This is just to let you show. Because I don't want that because we have to turn them, so I don't want they are too much close one to each other. I need space to reverse. So they became then goldish, okay? Now we do one thing. Sage, this is very important. You just make this way, and you let it fry a little bit in the oil, and then you go over to give a flavor. Then you can leave here then in the oil. Okay, still. So they have to fry, but slightly, okay, not fast. Up, turn. Better. Yes. So let me see if you have any comments. Is that what I'm asking about? Snake squash, not zucchini. What is snake squash? Squash is pumpkin, like pumpkin, right? I think they are long zucchini we are talking about. They are like this, more or less. Then should be also, sometimes it's shorter. There are so many varieties, so many. I just finished making fried zucchini. I love them. I love the technique, like the half-fed garlic and now the sagebrush. Yes, I love this. Okay, it seems that I cannot see so many comments. I see that there are many comments, but I cannot see them. Love the alfred garlic. Yeah, give flavor, but it doesn't burn. So because it has to stay here lots of time. So look, the garlic is not burnt, and they give a flavor. Sage as well. What do you make with kale? I'm always looking the ways to cook that. Oh, kale is kale. I think it's kale is the translation is a black cauli, and it's a very typical vegetables for the winter here. We make bruschette, and we made the super famous ribollita. Ribollita soup is traditional heritage soup, Tuscan soup, and usually we do it in winter because it's with winter, because the kale is, I plant it now, but will be super good then in autumn. Okay, and we use also with to make soup with beans, kale and beans. And anyway, also boil it and make bruschetta with it. But most of all, the ribollita soup. It is a very soup that you cook for, let's say, a couple of hours, and then you reboil, because ribollita means reboiled. Okay, so you reboil the day after, usually on a stove or on the fire, the real fire, not the fire. This. I turn the polpette, and then I show you they are taking colors. Yeah, so nice. Look. Also, this at the end is a very easy recipe, few ingredients as always, because you know I like to cook with few ingredients. I love to eat this in this way. I love it. Just leave it here, gives flavors everywhere. Can you make that soup this winter? It's very long to do. I think we have to do in two times minimum. 2 times. Ribollita is in winter, but I told you, we have to do in minimum 2 times, so to divide it. So let's see. Look nice. This side is ready. Also like this, also this. Oh, our baby, I didn't turn her. Never. She's right. So these are now going to be ready. I refresh to see if I see some other comments. You can. I'm not sure when you need it. Yes, a few ingredients. Always few ingredients. Anyway, it's in general it's few ingredients. So this is ready. Oops. Was flying. Also this, look. Also our baby is ready. Then put it off. If you have then, you know, the breadcrumbs, take the oil. If you should have others, you just clean a little bit with a kitchen paper, and then you pour a little bit more of oil. Okay, this will wait 2 minutes. Now it's getting dark, but it stays here, I think 15 minutes, something like that. And this sage is the best to eat. Not yet. Oh, this yes. Cast iron. Do you ever use a cast iron skillet? What is this? Marty cast. What is a cast iron skillet? What is this? Can you explain, please? So this is removed from the heat, and then did you like it? So this is the dish. These are our lovely polpette. In Italiano is polpette. And I know that when you do it, you will be super tempted to eat it. Don't wait. You have to wait that they cool down. So slightly warm. Okay, and then they will give you the best. Also because when they get, let's say, cold, they make in this way, so they stay together, yeah, and will be super good. And if you eat them now, they will a little bit destroy in your mouth. But if you wait, they will stay together. Okay, so follow this rule. Right? If you, how do I send a picture? How do you send a picture? Just write, or you send me to me, Francesca Bonicolini, as messenger, or you just let's say it's good also for the others, so I can reply also to others. You can just post a picture as how you want to post, to make a post, normal post for everyone. Like you post something, you just post a picture and I understand. Okay? So, cast iron has no coating and very heavy, like I check in the dictionary and then I reply to you under. Any case, I hope you like it. This is grama flavor, directly from Toscana, from the kitchen of Tuscany. My grandma was from Montevarchi. Montevarchi is a small town that is here, 3 kilometers from here. I lived there for 17 years, and then we were moving here up to the hill. And so these are polpette from Montevarchi. In Montevarchi there is also a very, very traditional dish that they do only in Montevarchi, not anywhere else, because it's traditional from this place. That is rocchini. Wow. Rocchini di sedano. They are small celery balls, and this is traditional to make the first Sunday of September, because there is a traditional fair, medieval fair, and this is the tradition to make this celery ball from Montevarchi, and then we will do it in September. And now I wait that they cool down and then I eat them. Thank you so much to have been here. You are so many, and thank you so much. For anything, please write down. Ciao.